wanted to apologize before I start this video. I know it is super loud in here with all the fans going. We don't have AC in our apartment, so there's a window unit right there, and there's also a fan to kind of circulate the air to the boys' little area where they sleep. And so I kind of, I don't know, I'm sorry for the noise. I hope y'all can hear me, and I just wanted to go ahead and get this recorded right now since it was fresh on my heart, and so hopefully you can hear me. Thanks. Hello y'all, good morning. I wanted to come with just a quick little video. This is not really counting as one of your exclusive ones, the nice edited ones, but just something extra that was kind of on my heart that I wanted to share with my patrons. Just heard this recently, yesterday actually. I'm in a Facebook group and it's for homeschoolers, and one of the ladies had posted this video and it was for homeschooling, but I'm like, wow, this truth really can be applied to our struggle as artists, our struggle as people who were scribes, that we want to document, and sometimes we feel overwhelmed if we haven't done it in a while. I had not, truthfully, like to be quite transparent, I hadn't journaled in about 2 weeks. Like I hadn't journaled from like the first day that I was at Jen's house. You know, I started getting a little bit anxious about that because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be the journal person, and I didn't journal anything. And when I heard this yesterday, I wanted to share it with you. There's a state between, it's a fragile state between negligence and anxiety. And how many of us have either been really anxious to get something done or just blown it off altogether? It's like there's two sides of this spectrum. And I just decided that, you know, I don't want to live in either place. I don't want to live in negligence, and I don't want to live in anxiety either. So what do you do? And I think what it is that we so overthink things sometimes, and we need to just kind of give in to like intuition. Like what is right now, what is going to give you peace? If it is not journaling words right now in your actual journal and expressing through art, which is kind of what I've been doing lately, that's fine. You're still expressing, you're still moving a pen. There's a quote that I really love from Ann Voskamp's book, 1,000 Gifts. I'm going to get it and share it with you. So in Ann Voskamp's book, which I highly recommend this book, 1,000 Gifts, she writes this and I love it. It says, because the picking up of a pen isn't painful, meaning physically painful. The pen isn't causing the pain. It's what's coming out that's painful. But the picking up of the pen is not painful, and ink can be cheap medicine. I love that. Ink can be cheap medicine. So that is why we do this. That is why we scribe, because it's like medicine for our souls. But it's like when we don't do it for a while, we get kind of anxious about it. So if you're moving towards more art journaling, and that's okay, you're still applying the ink, graphite, whatever you're putting down, paint on paper, and it's still medicine. And sometimes I even really enjoy when I'm writing art, just hiding some words in there somewhere, just a phrase or just one word. That's really what's going on inside of me. And I think that's why I've been releasing so much art recently, is I'm just finding such liberation in it. It's almost like I found a new toy and I'm playing with it, and that's kind of kept me from doing this, because to be honest, I don't have a lot of free time. A lot of folks have asked me, how do you find the time to journal? Honestly, you make the time for what you value. And I value sitting down and doing something with my hand, and something, whether it's making a bookmark, beaded bookmark, whether it is writing down my thoughts for the day, whether it's arting, whatever. I value taking that bit of time because we need that. We need that so badly for our souls, and we were created to create. So if we don't create and we're just go, 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 we'll get burnout real quick. I think when we realize that freedom and taking that time, and then we are taking a break from it for a while, we kind of get anxious about it. Just to encourage you that if you haven't journaled for a little while, it's okay. Don't get anxious about it. You probably don't want to neglect it, because it's really good medicine to be taking time for yourself and giving your life worth by putting ink to paper, putting your whatever's coming out of your heart, art form, whatever. But just find your now. Find your whatever is bringing you peace now. Like for me, the boys are still asleep. It's like late. They should not be asleep. But today, I started getting anxious about it. And I'm like, you know what? We had a late night. I'm going to let them sleep in. I think instead of me freaking out about them not starting their math or whatever, I'm going to make banana muffins that I've been promising them I'll make. And I want them to wake up to the smell of banana muffins. Now, isn't that a much better memory for them than me freaking out about a math book that wasn't completed? We'll get to the math book. The math book will be touched today, but you don't want to neglect it, but I just don't want to stress out about it. I just want to encourage you to live in your peaceful now. Wherever the peace is, follow that. And don't get too anxious if you haven't been journaling for a while. It'll come back so quickly. Like I did this today, and there's no color, there's no pictures, there's no tidbits, it's just my heart. I was really, I felt encouraged to just live in the moment. Everyone says that, and it's so cliche, and it's like, how do you do it? How do you live in the moment? It's just not getting anxious, like finding where your rest is, finding where the peace is, and really in this grand scheme of eternity, what is going to be a better lasting memory to look back on? Is it the stress of not getting to something that you wanted to get to, or is it just living in a peaceful state? I don't know, it's kind of rambly. It's not exactly what I was expecting to put out there. It's kind of all over the place. Hopefully that helps somebody. I love y'all. I just want to encourage you a little bit and just kind of share some of what was going on in my heart. And yeah, I hope y'all are having an amazing day, and I will see you later. Bye.